The Air Sapphire, Lucid's new performance version of the Air, is the most powerful sedan in the world, according to Lucid. Despite the lack of a final horsepower figure to tout, the company is confident in its claim because Lucid knocked its own car off the pedestal. The Air Sapphire outperforms the 1,111 horsepower Air Performance with over 1,200 horsepower. The Sapphire's new dual-motor rear end is what distinguishes the two powertrains. Lucid doubled up on its own compact motor, and the two motors set up bolts into the car's existing rear subframe without requiring any modifications. The use of two motors to drive the rear wheels enables torque vectoring, which Lucid claims helps the car appear smaller and lighter than it is. The 670 horsepower motor from the Air Performance adds to the acceleration up front. Lucid makes some startling acceleration claims. According to the company, 60 miles per hour will be reached in less than 2 seconds, 100 miles per hour will be reached before the stopwatch reaches 4 seconds, and a quarter-mile time of less than 9 seconds is expected. If you keep going, the Sapphire will reach a top speed of well over 200 miles per hour. In comparison, the fastest Tesla Model S Plaid we tested reached 60 miles per hour in 2.1 seconds, 100 miles per hour in 4.3 seconds, and the quarter mile in 9.4 seconds. According to Lucid, acceleration runs can be repeated without requiring a long cooldown period. Maximum acceleration will be provided by a mode that prepares the battery pack for straight-line speed. If the Sapphire is as fast as the company claims, it will outrun a Bugatti Chiron Supersport. The Sapphire has a retuned suspension with new springs, anti-roll bars, and damper tuning to keep speed and power in check. New suspension knuckles add 12 mm to the front track and 24 mm to the rear track. Tire width increases to the point where small fender flares are required. Michelin developed a Pilot Sport 4S tire for the Sapphire, which features a low rolling resistance compound on the inside and a Cup 2-like material on the outside to improve grip. Front tires increase in width from 245 to 265, while rear tires increase in width from 265 to 295. Those tires are wrapped around wider forged wheels designed to maximize airflow to the massive carbon ceramic brakes, which measure 16.5 inches in front and 11.8 inches in back. A 10-piston caliper clamps the front rotors, while a 4-piston caliper clamps the rear rotors. Lucid will offer a disc-like wheel cover to drivers who will primarily use their Sapphire on the street to increase driving range and aerodynamic efficiency. The range has not yet been determined, but Lucid clearly wants to outperform its closest competitor, the 396-mile Model S Plaid. The 118.0 kWh battery is identical to that found in other Air models. Aside from the slightly bulging fender flares, the only other exterior changes are the large duckbill-like spoiler, which Lucid claims creates net downforce. The diffuser and the smooth underbody are carried over from previous Air models. The Sapphire gets the newly available stealth look standard to give it a mean appearance. It's not a blacked-out, murdered-out look, but rather a combination of black and dark gray exterior trim pieces. Inside, new sport seats with larger side bolsters and an integrated headrest are available. The driver is greeted by an Alcantara-wrapped steering wheel, and the digital gauge cluster is now blue. The Sapphire's initial production will feature a blue exterior with a gray/black Tahoe interior. The price is set at $249,000, which does not include destination. Orders will be accepted beginning August 23, with a deposit of $24,900 required to secure a spot on the waiting list. The Sapphire, the first of what is expected to be a performance brand within Lucid, will begin rolling off the assembly line before the middle of next year. So, even if it is as quiet as the other Lucid models, the Sapphire is designed to be loud. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.